Very scrappy, and that included myself, but that's how rugby goes. You know, you can't be perfect all the time, but we're trying to be, but we're still on our way. And you know, we played well today. We could have got the bonus point, but look, we won, so let's be happy with the win.
Yeah, tough game, as you can see, pretty tired. We knew it was going to be tough. I think the thing is with Leicester, they're a physical side, and we knew that going into this game, off the back of a few hard games, it was going to be a tough game. Probably wasn't our finest performance, and we normally base ourselves on performance, so there's a lot to work on. But yeah, look, it was a good win to close out these last few big games. A couple of weeks rest going into the LV, a few guys now will get a rotation, get a chance. But yeah, it was a good win. Performance, not so great. We obviously know there's been a few changes. Mara and George, who are key figures in the team, both in the line-out, have been out. But look, we've got a good squad. It isn't just the callers in the line-out, it isn't just the jumpers, it's a collective effort. And Michael Rowe's got man of the match. Mara will be spewing at that because he normally gets man of the match. But look, you know, obviously set piece was great. Line-out scored a mauling drive, and we negated anything that they got off of their drive. But a lot to work on. As I said, 2 big games now for the guys in rotation, then we're back into the season.
Well, I thought that Ian Taylor, our forwards coach, a lot of credit today. It was a big job to organise our line-out in particular, to make sure that we won the ball, make sure that we were competitive on their ball. And for the most part, we did that pretty well. Certainly in the first half we did. And also Michael Rhodes, he did both parts, didn't he? Because the hardest thing to go from that back row to the second row is to be consistent with your effort at scrum time. And he was. He did a great job for us at scrum time. It was good and effective.
Has he played that very much?
Occasionally, but not much.
What was he like when you asked him to play there? Was he straight away?
Yeah, he's happy to help the team. He understands the situation, but it is what it is. He's more than happy to help.
Presumably you're still very much on the lookout for bring someone in, talking to Will Skelton, is that?
Yeah, he's one of the few people that we've looked at. Obviously he was named in the Wallabies tour party last week, so yeah, we're still looking.
Have you got another option? I know you brought.
Well, what we don't want to do is bring. We've got some young fellas here as well. I don't want to bring somebody who's just ordinary, and we need to bring somebody who we think can add some value over a 3-month period. And if they can't, we won't bring them in.
Apart from that, it looked like you were going to pull away at one point. A bit frustrating. The bonus point didn't come.
Yeah. I thought in the first half we showed some really good signs of how good we can be. The standards that we want to achieve, and we attacked really well. We made a couple of errors along the way, but they were just forced errors by Leicester's defence, and there was no big issue. 17-3 was probably about right. But once we got the 24-3, I thought we were really sloppy. A 15-minute period when we had some ball, and we kind of did our own thing for 15 minutes, and the job wasn't done. And it's a big lesson for us because we didn't get the job done that we wanted to get done. And we spent the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes defending, which is not what we want to be doing. We did it pretty well. We fought hard in our 22, but we should have got 5 points today. It's frustrating we didn't.
Ben Spencer,
we did really well. He did really well. He passed the ball beautifully. I thought he kicked well and almost got through that time. And he's got a real eye for Camp for being able to do that very quickly, so we did well.
All your England boys fit?
Yeah,
the ones who start.
As far as
Billy just keeps going, doesn't he? Just has played a lot.
No, yeah, they all go to, all of them go to England camp in good form, I think. Jimmy George had a really good first half today. Mako, Billy, Owen, they're all on top of their game. Alex Good again. So they're on top of their game, and they'll go into that camp with a bit of confidence. But there's just a little bit of frustration in the dressing room because we set ourselves very, very high standards, and we got close to those standards in the first half, and for that 15-20 minute period in the second half we fell short.
I think you said this week about Mako, you described him as galloping towards being world class. Would you put him in that bracket now as being a world class?
I don't think there's a better loose head in the world. What you do around the park, he makes so many tackles, he carries beautifully. He does all the hard yards, but he also scrummages very well. Scrummed well today against Anglo. So he's doing well.